Hi, it's me, Rasheed, coach, speaker, and author, and welcome to the May 2025 episode of Catch the Coach, your newsletter for fulfillment. And I'm actually out and about today. I'm just doing a quick meeting locally. But just before I did, I thought it would give me time just to put together this newsletter. And this month's theme is really important. I was thinking what I can make the theme about, and I decided compassion, because compassion is at the heart of my work. And compassion is one of the things that will make substantively the biggest impact on you in your life, personally, in terms of your happiness, your joy, your gratitude, and your fulfillment, and how you feel about the whole experience of it, and how your experience is with everybody else. So I thought I'd cover that. We're going to cover three things: the roots of compassion, compassion in all directions, and the fruit of compassion. So let's dive in. First of all, my tip for this month is that when you're struggling, and in fact for any time, is to press pause, to pause and breathe. Pause and breathe is my tip for this month, because in those moments you might need to just regroup, reset, reconnect to yourself and to recharge. And then that leads us nicely on to our main content here, which is about compassion. Let's start off with the roots of compassion. Compassion is rooted in awareness, in acceptance, and in gratitude for life. And with that, you get an empathy and a kindness and a care that grows. But awareness has to be that starting point for that, and acceptance of yourself and others. So at the root, it is about this deeper awareness to life. I want to invite you to just pause now and just breathe. Just become aware of yourself, aware of the body, aware of the breath. And just take a moment just to be kind to yourself, just to appreciate yourself, the body, the breath, each breath. And that's why sometimes when we're in challenging moments, we need to just pause and breathe and reconnect to our breathing, and then to move forward. So awareness is at the root. And acceptance. Here we are in this dance of life, this beautiful dance in life, and it's fleeting, it's relatively short. So this awareness. Now, next up, compassion in all directions. Now, the thing about compassion is that it has to go in all directions. You need to begin by being kind and compassionate to yourself. People are often surprised when I talk about this, especially when I first published my book, Soul Trader, back in 2012. I remember a wonderful client of mine at the time who was featured in the book saying, I hadn't thought about compassion in terms of oneself, but it begins with oneself. And then with everybody else, all the people that you know, your friends, your family, your colleagues, being compassionate to them. And then being able to extend it to the people you don't know, the people you find more difficulty with. It doesn't necessarily mean opening absolutely every door or giving your money away to every cause, but it means being kind and caring, compassionate, and appreciating that they're on their own life journey with their own challenges. So compassion has to go in every direction. It can't just be me, it can't just be the people who I like. You need to extend it to everybody, and that's the day-to-day practice of compassion. Thirdly, the fruit of compassion. What is the fruit of compassion? There are many fruits of compassion. I have a saying that wisdom and compassion are the rarest fruits. The more you draw on them, the more you share from them, the deeper the well gets. So actually, I think, let me requote that. Wisdom and compassion are the rarest well. The more it is that you draw on them, the more you draw from them, the more you share from them, the deeper the well gets. And so when you do that, you find that there are many fruit. First of all, you're just going to be more at peace with yourself and more at peace with life itself. You're more aware, you're more accepting of yourself and of others. You're more appreciative of the journey of life and everybody else's journey. Things will tend to go more smoothly. You'll be more in touch with your inner tuition, your intuition. The fruits are many, like a sprawling apple tree, too many to count. But it has to be a practice. For you to experience the fruits, it has to be a practice. The same way that, I don't know, for some of you, going to the gym might be a practice, or tidying things up around the house and all the things that you do daily with the body and all the rest. Compassion is like that. It does need to be a practice. This is again where we started off with the pausing, where it can be very useful. So I just want to go over just again, compassion, the roots, awareness, acceptance, gratitude, kindness, care. All directions, you, people you know immediately around you, the circles around you, and then everybody else that you meet. And that's that ongoing challenge. It's going to be that practice in action in every challenge. And then the fruit, you'll see them in so many things. The day-to-day becomes more comfortable. Your relationship with your partner, with your friends, with your family members are more understanding, or you're able to, when there have been misunderstandings, move forward from them and address them. You may well find that in your work, with your colleagues and with your customers, things are more harmonious, there are richer relationships, and so many other things, the intuition. I want to leave you with my quote for the month, which is also about compassion. It's one of my most well-known quotes, that compassion is even more powerful than courage. Sure, with courage you can conquer the world, but only with compassion can you heal it and you can build it. Courage, rather compassion, is more powerful than courage. Sure, with courage you can conquer the world, but only with compassion can you heal it and build it. And that might take us to where we are in our world, being able to be more compassionate, more understanding, more empathetic, so that there can be a richer society, more of a sense of moving from being simply human to truly humane in everything that we do. I want to leave it there. Maybe just invite you just to pause and breathe one last time. Pause, breathe, become aware of yourself, become accepting of yourself wherever you are in your life, whatever the ups and downs have been. Wishing well to everybody else, your friends, your family, your colleagues, your neighbours, people in your city, people in the continent, people in the world, wishing everybody well. And showing up from that place of heart and kindness and compassion in everything that you do. And when things become difficult or when things have gone wrong or challenging, come back to here, come back to the heart, come back to the breath, come back to your centre. Wishing you lots of love and kindness. Thank you so much for being here and for listening to me. Take good care. See you soon. Bye-bye.